Back to Warcraft 1.35 Invitational. We are getting close to the grand final. We had a couple of supporters for the War 3 Champions finals, by the way. We want to shout them out. Florian, thank you for buying the human profile picture, just like Wanker. Jay Celerex as well. Lich King buying an orc profile picture. That feels wrong and right at the same time. Eris and Third Eye, thank you for the contributions, as well as Tinka, who donated $25. That's pretty damn awesome.
Thank you guys very much. Yeah, you're here just at the right time to tune in, or still to be here, because we're about to have our culmination, our grand final, about to kick off rather early. Our first two series, despite having 5 maps, didn't take too long. Dise especially looked really convincing with Demon Hunter and Immolation. It took a while until we finally saw the Demon Immolation play, but here it looked really nice, or at least one of the maps. And now, a long best of 5. I hope we're gonna get 5 maps here, Neo.
Me too. I got all the time in the world, and I'd had to clean my flat if we end early, and I really don't want that. So KraV, please do it again as you did against Foggy. Same matchup for KraV. That's of course helpful, but also Dise played this yesterday against Shake. And we are... KraV is still absent. Went for a little break for this. Dise still one of the younger player in the scene. Every single Friday he's there for the weekly cup and getting good results, always adding to the esports earnings, but also getting beaten by Happy there quite a bit. Happy and the weeklies, by the way, I found out that Sasha donated to him, so the next 10 weeks he will be playing human in the weeklies.
Oh really? Wait, was that also the case on Friday already?
Yes. So,
okay.
This Friday plus 9 weeks. Todd, get the pie chart ready. You're gonna add a couple of buccarinos to that.
Okay, interesting. The thing is, nowadays, with the human changes, it's a lot easier to play human like you would play Undead in the past. Just one base, tier 3, timing, triple hero. Because everything's a bit cheaper now.
Exactly. But they're of course still too weak. They will still not win tournaments. They need more. They need even more buffs, according to some people. They're patiently waiting. We patiently waiting. Another little shout out. We do have this new stream design that you can see. This was done by Studio Rim Shad, a designer who's with the Warcraft scene since W3 Arena days. Has done this for us, and if you like what you see and you need a design, head over. It's on studiorim.fr. Doesn't matter if you need a logo or an animation or anything. This guy, super cool to work with, does a solid job. I like.
Very cool indeed. The design keeps improving, the patches keep improving, and I think now KraV is ready as well.
Just Neo has no clue about the game still.
Well, that's secondary. All right. Players are in and are ready, and we shall start our grand final.
All right, then. Let's see what the recent results between these guys were. It's been some time. Cool number 2 Cup quarterfinal went to Dise 2-0. And in DreamHack, the second last match was DreamHack Open Winter in the group stage, where it was a 2-1. For Dise. Let's see how it will be this time. The first match of these guys on the new patch, obviously. Dise for the Night Elves, KraV for the Playing Ducks, and Undead. There we go.
What are we gonna see this time? Big question, of course, is gargoyles once more or something else? And before that even, what is the first hero choice for Dise? On this map, everything's possible, except for the bottom. That would be an int. Neo, that is what the kids nowadays say for intentional feeding, just to keep you in the loop.
Really?
But everything else is playable. Even the Warden here, with the Merc Camp creep and so on. But since there's no AOW at the Merc Camp, which shouldn't be a Warden. And also, in this matchup, I don't think Dise really plays the Warden.
Yeah, I think also for KraV it must be a DK opening no matter what. There's a little change already compared to the series against Foggy. No ghoul pull. This map probably a little bit too late. And ooh, Demon Hunter first. Is there a chance for immolation in Night Elf versus Undead?
Yeah, I like it. Demon Hunter first, I think on really easy expo maps, still pretty bad. I think even if you immolation harass, I think the others should still be able to hold that with a couple coils and stuff. But here, expansion, pretty tough. So that leads me to believe that the fast expansion shouldn't be too easy for KraV, and the Demon Hunter should have plenty of time to go for a bit of creeping. Level up a bit here and there. And I think in this matchup, the Demon Hunter doesn't even need evasion so much.
Yeah, you're not too often attacked by physical damage with Coil Nova, of course. But yeah, you could go for a mana burn immolation build or just retrain at some point. Creeps get the first blood. Strong start for them. No lightning shield though.
Demon Hunter blessed by claws again. Dice's items and the Demon items in general today have been really nice. KraV is going for the lightning shield creep himself. It's really, really important not to deny these last hits. And it's all working out rather well. Splits the skellies as well. No good detonate value. Ooh. And
denied. The Renegade Wizard as well. Whoop-see. KraV, by the way, tweeted right before the match saying, patch Undead? Nah. Love it. I miss this. These in-between series comments by KraV on Twitter. More people should do that.
Demon Hunter got the level 2. Not quite slippers this time. But still, decent items for him. That deny always hurts.
Yep.
Oftentimes it feels like every level up, it's exactly those 30 experience that you're lacking. Get that extra skill boost. Like for example here, he's missing the level 2 still at the moment.
He has the potential to go immolation. He holds on to the second skill point. And gets surrounded.
He gives it up.
Yeah.
Gives up the surround.
Loses a ghoul for that too. That's solid levels for the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, so far it's looking really good for Dise, and the execution here, not quite perfect. We are so used to seeing perfect unit play from Happy and 1-2-0, but it's so hard to play it that well, and losing that one last hit, losing that one ghoul, it's certainly by no means the end of the world, but it is a bit painful in the early game for KraV.
Okay then, the Gargs have got to carry, and Coil Nova got to carry as so often. Tech is on the way, we see a graveyard too, but again, no second crypt. He wanted to play that versus Foggy as well with that build, but then Foggy destroyed him before tier 2 even really unfolded. And Demon Hunter still holding on to the skill point.
I think Gargs are a lot worse against Demon Hunter, because you can't rely on your heroes to be doing all the heavy lifting later on, because mana burn. And also, Demon Hunter, very good orb carrier. But look at that, Dise looking really confident, actually expanding with the Demon Hunter play. That is certainly a bit risky, but Dise is feeling himself here.
Yeah, and KraV is feeling the Gargs regardless. Now there's the second crypt, a little bit later, but totally fine. Hunter's Hall also very much in time with the tech, so...
Oh, the crystal ball, he saw it. Sees the crypt.
I don't think it changes much for him. Maybe a second hero choice, but the Hunter's Hall was already on the way, so no Hippo play at all. And Panda, obviously, it is.
Yeah, if it hadn't been Gargs, he probably would have rather gone for Naga, but with the Gargs, it shall be Panda indeed. Okay, big play. KraV has to get the cancel here. This is a huge commitment. This is where immolation would be crazy good. But the tree is certainly cancelled. Good scout also by KraV.
He decided to go for evasion. Panda brings the heat though. But as you said, there is a cancel. Gotta run now. Don't want to fight all these archers. That's a lot. 5 archers. Okay. For creeping, of course, good.
Oh, one more ghoul might go down with a breath. Just the right clicks are enough. But it wasn't an important expansion cancel. DK is double checking the tree. And again, he's lacking the Rubber Necromancy, by the way.
Wasn't home for quite some time. Gargs are coming in. Does he even have a shop? Oh yeah, this time he got it.
Dise changing plans. He's not trying to expand anymore. He knows the Gargs are inbound. He knows the expansion isn't really a safe play to go for, so it's rather tier 3 with strong hero backup. Panda plus Demon is the strongest late game combo for Nightlife in this matchup.
Off we go then. Demon Hunter burning, so no wisps will fall victim to the coil. Panda about to be level 2. And there's not too much room for Garg harass here. There's not too many Gargs. There's also archers at home. I like that. What about the lures? Shouldn't be cancelable.
Yeah, like the archers. Kept at home. They take very, very little damage from gargoyles, so just 2 or 3 are normally easily enough to keep the main safe. Especially if there's no DK around. But with the DK here, it gets a bit more complicated. So the Demon Hunter has to come back home as well. Finally, he has the boots. On this map, the shops aren't exactly super central in the map, so it's sometimes tough to get to. But finally, he got him, and now this Demon Hunter is once again large and in charge.
Buckle up, everybody. This could be a nice little macro game. Definitely struggles to get some buildings up here against the Gargs, but they're also very hurt. There's no fountains here on this map. Demon Hunter still chasing. As per usual, tier 3 on the way. Once again, no slaughterhouse, no statues. And Gargs, they gather once more. KraV always deliberately delays the DK level 3. At some point, he's probably get it with Wisps, but it's definitely delayed.
Panda level 3 here. That's the big goal. Dise knows a tier 3 timing could be coming in with Frenzy Ghouls and Gargs. It's always scary. So that's why KraV has to try to harass as much as he can. Gargoyles, not part of the harass here. This is a creep tech that ideally he would love to use with his Gargs as well in tow. But seems like the Panda's going to get the last hit. Big experience and big item from the Rock Golem.
One of the wind, and especially, like, it's already good situationally. Even better when there is no destroyers, which we will not see, probably. Garg safe to the side. Again, another building cancel and a wisp kill. Another wisp kill. This is getting problematic for Dise.
A lot of wisps going down here. Fortunately for him, the lumber is still looking decent, but he's certainly going to have to remake some wisps sooner or later. But now he's got the orb. And with the orb of venom, he can deal with these Gargs way, way more easily.
Another Garg found a wisp here. Panda level 3 though. And the DK has to run away when he got level 3. Boneyard, Frenzy, attack upgrade, and stone form. Okay, KraV.
Boneyard. The second time in 2 days.
Right?
Pretty cool. Oh. If Dise goes bears,
Yep.
that might not work out well for him. But so far, it's only Dryads. Dise is making good choices again.
Okay, this seems like an even game now with the Panda creeping up heavily. Worms, half a hero basically. Very, very, very expensive. Slow down, heavy hitters, especially with the attack upgrades. Lots of Gargs in stone form now to heal up. That was enough. Sees that there's no expansion. And ready we are for the late game.
DK about to get level 4, that level 2 aura, always a big deal. Is KraV still gonna add a Lich, I wonder, or is this super old school DK solo play? That got technically quite a bit weaker, since with DK solo you always get level 3 aura, very reliably.
Mr. Demo Man,
nowadays.
the buffed DK ultimate, that's what you're aiming for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since he doesn't have Disease Cloud.
Not yet. It just takes like 8 minutes to get it.
He's at 45 supply. He's gonna have to make a choice here soon. Lich or no Lich?
That is the question. It's of course a little bit cheaper, so in 50 gold he got it.
I like Dice's position. He's got the decent army. He's not going bears, importantly. Bears would get annihilated. And he's got strong heroes. He's got the double orb. Dice seems quite favored here to me.
Cloud plus 9. And he just goes more Gargs. It is solo DK for now. Okay. Well, I mean, he got a basically a flying lich in the air now.
One that can't attack dryads, though. That's the big problem.
Should be an orb carry, if you ask me. Research backpack, put an orb on the worm.
Chaos damage.
Chaos damage, exactly. Hero armor.
The Gargs, though, still fighting damage across the map. This is certainly annoying for Dise. Shout out to Starshaped, who can't wait to see more gargoyles on ladder.
Yeah, you should stream these games. Gargs find the tree once more, and now we got a frenzy push. Dise only at 44. Nova is clearly lacking already, otherwise these archers would all be dead soon.
But the levels are looking good. Panda level 4, Demon close to that as well.
Sells the flute. Okay. For a second orb. That is a lot of damage on this worm.
A player's forces are under attack.
With worms against heavy armor, you can creep very fast. But there's only one hero to soak up that experience, and it's the DK, who's about to be level 5 already. Helm of Valor. Very useless, I would say. I was hoping for an aura here.
Oh, ghouls walk into the fangs of the Demon Hunter. 2-2 upgrades for KraV very soon. 800 gold banking. That must be production soon. Again, he's only going Gargs. No Lich, really. This Dise is pushing into the base.
Alright. Counterattack on the other side. Which base is more exposed? With the Frostworm damage against the Tree of Life, I think in this specific scenario, KraV is favored. Dryad's not the best units for base attacking, but the Panda is pretty good. With no towers in the main, with the exception of the Black Citadel. And Dise is just going for the Haunted. No wall off of any kind back here, and that makes things risky.
There's a town portal. KraV wants the tree. Away it is. Will he portal now? That was expensive, of course, but it's also the Haunted gone.
Yeah, and that is more expensive. It's gonna cost a lot of gold here, or gold income missing, to be more precise.
Ziggurat down.
And Dise is refusing to go back home.
Yeah! Why would he?
Base race, off we go.
No chance for KraV. He's at 52 supply now. I mean, no chance to build more units. Now he goes home. Otherwise, the worm would be unprotected. He has a lot of rebuilding to do.
Doesn't have enough. Wait, did he start the Haunted already?
Nope.
Oh, he doesn't have enough lumber. Oh, and then he has to wait even more for the next Ziggurat.
He has the third attack upgrade in queue.
Yeah, I should cancel that one.
No! Damage! Am I right?
Well, he does have 2 Frostworms with 3-2. Tell you what, if there were bears on the map, these Frostworms would be very strong.
But I tell you what, there aren't.
There sure aren't. Sells the Helm of Valor. That's a good choice. But that doesn't give you lumber. But he has the lumber here in just a moment.
KraV is making sure that there's no expansion again. Still not rebuilding. He can't do it now. There we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Expansion's gonna take a long time to come up. 10 seconds more nowadays. But the Garrs can buy that time. They can keep flying around here and harass. But I can play by Dise once more. Team Hunter solo. Defending. Well, I'm not sure if it's enough against the entire army. But he can certainly buy some time.
Will be slowed down now. Spread the poison. Panda on the way to 5. Finds a claw plus 12. One of the wind. And a lot of moonwells, of course. Another one of the wind. Anti-magic as well against... Oh, wait, there are no coils. But against the
Frostworms.
Frostworms, yes.
Oh, that's sick.
Can you make
the
that sound again, please?
Ooh, ooh, ow.
Yeah,
Lack of destroyers has been noticeable. Very noticeable here. Not just by KraV, but by many undeads.
Level 6. That should be Aura 3, but it's KraV, so we never know. Nice Garg save to the side. Yeah, Aura 3 it is. And the Haunted is up again soon.
But the Panda is real close to level 5. It seems to be only a matter of time now.
4,800 versus 2,700. What's 2k? 2,200k gold advantage. That's a lot. But there's no lumber.
Is that Panda 5? I think it is, right?
Yep.
Ooh, baby! It's roasty toasty time. It's something the Gargs don't like.
KraV is still at 52. Couldn't rebuild the ziggurats, of course, so before there's production, he still has to wait a long time.
If the Gargs get the right engage, though, they could carve through these Dryads quite quick, perhaps. If there's enough heal scrolls to keep them alive against the Panda. But, oh, you need a lot of heal scrolls, dude. Against level 5 Panda, you need a lot.
Well, he can't spend his gold on units, so he can spend it. Oh, he can't spend it on heal scrolls because he didn't rebuild the shop yet.
That's rough. Panda's got more mana, plenty more. Breath of Fire.
Oh.
Ooh, a lot of damage against the Acolytes as well. This is the best fight that the KraV is going to be able to take in his main base. But with no heal scroll, it seems desperate. He has to wait for the shop. He kind of forgot about that one. Didn't remake it in time. And again, the Acolytes forced off the line. More gold lost.
This needs to be a sick fight for KraV, otherwise his base is gone. Almost no mining. Panda dominance. And Demon Hunter only level 4. Yep, that Black Citadel is toast. Or is it?
Here come the Gargs. Can find quite a few kills early on. Takes out some archers perhaps as well. The Black Citadel is dead. At least there's still some Acolytes left. Not quite all 5. But Dise, he's got plenty of gold. He was backing up quite nicely.
Again, no lumber though. Dryad's rather lumber heavy. At least potions and stuff. Demon Hunter packs quite a punch. What's left, KraV? Heal scrolls. Oh yeah, you need that.
Demon can now spread the poison on all the Gargs. Ooh, that's nice. That sort of damage over time. Could use Stone Form. And he does.
Okay,
Stone Form doesn't remove damage over time, right? From Orb of Venom. That would be weird.
Ooh, it doesn't remove Acid Bomb. So I wonder, is that universal for poison then? I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be a question at Creepjack next week. I hate it. Did you know that fiends, while burrowed, can pass items?
I didn't.
Yeah, they can also pass them to other burrowed fiends. It's incredible. So you could theoretically build a line of burrowed fiends from main to shop and never have to leave, never have to leave your base.
And you can build a macro to transfer items in the blink of a second.
Oh, sweet dodge. Yeah, exactly.
Anti-magic, quite good in this kind of a game. Wait, if he staffs out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, he's got enough time.
And Moonwells and shop. 1,800 gold. And he could just play whack-a-mole. The bases are free. The upper right, the bottom left, the middle left.
Also the Panda. Invis Panda, level 5. Ready to set fire to this base.
Tough game. Boneyard sold. Panda. Breath away.
The town is under siege. The player's forces are under attack.
Does he take your breath away? You take my breath away.
A Dark Ranger could take the breath away.
Panda stabs back. Drunken Haze with a fire. Good damage. And that's more garbage going down. The worms are still alive. KraV has lost a lot though. Demon now fairly close to level 5 himself. Oh, worm getting caught. That would be a huge kill. But should be able to save it over the trees.
KraV has 1 ground unit. It's so funny. Garg split to the side again, aiming for these wisps.
A player's forces are under attack.
You know, we had some fun games earlier.
Yep.
But, not every Garg game is a ton of fun, it
What?
turns out.
That's peak Warcraft. What do you mean?
Not so sure about that one.
Constant damage, strategic nuances here and there. I love it.
I would love to see one 90-minute game on Twisted, though. We haven't seen all that island lane yet.
There.
KraV vetoed the map, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
Can you disqualify him?
We both know you don't want that.
Of course. People who ban or veto Twisted get banned from our tournaments as well. New rule.
Bro, you don't have the heart to do it.
Of course.
You're almost as much of a KraV fan as you are an 84 fan.
Okay, can't argue with that. But I'm also a Twisted Meadows fan. Stone Farms
New
around?
rule-
Oh!
We could just make a new rule set. Players can ban maps with the exception of Twisted Meadows.
Yeah!
Twisted Meadows unbannable.
Always the first map. Dise is out of gold now. And I think he has to push for this.
Oh, big Drunken Haze again. And KraV calls it finally. By 1,000 cuts, he has been defeated. Dise with really strong play, again showing how good he is with the Demon. His favorite hero, seemingly. 1-0 lead. And still, no map dropped.
Incredible, yeah. He is 5-0 now. First against Shake, then against Starbuck, now against Starbuck's brother-in-arms, which is KraV. Wasn't an ideal game, I guess. The base race maybe a little miscalculated. Did a lot of damage there, Dise did. With the base falling and all the acolytes falling, etc. Shadow Grave is out now, so where do we end up next?
Concealed Hill.
Ah, it's a pretty good guard map, I heard.
Yes, sir. And it is KraV's choice as well. That makes sense. We saw him here do very well against Foggy earlier, and I imagine Dise must have seen that game as well. Third map, by the way, which would be Dice's choice once more, would be Autumn Leaves, then Springtime, and Northern Isles would be our very last map.
Love to see it. Love also to see Todd cheering on his brother. I'm wearing my Todd shirt today. Hey, wait. There you go. No, what the hell? This camera is so confusing. It's a Todd shirt. There you see it. Available at Todd's channel. I think it's exclamation mark merged. Twisted is a pile of trash. Okay, Todd is getting banned from chat.
Do it.
I'm
No
about
empty
to
threats.
I'm about to burn this t-shirt. I got a lighter here. Got the t-shirt on. Todd, behave. Just because of this one game where this one almost unknown player built a human army.
A human army? What is that? Neo, could you tell me the story of what happened there?
Well, a human army is obviously very, very weak, but a Dark Ranger possessed a worker, and then it was a strategy called blood castling was invented. It was a tournament game. This was streamed, Remo. Millions of people.
So you're telling me he had a castle and a blood mage as a Night Elf player?
It was a lot of stuff, man. There was a lot of
That's pretty
stuff.
crazy.
Dise was asking for a little bit of a break. This was exhausting, of course. We're gonna grant it to him. Later tonight at 6 p.m., which is in 3 hours, we got the ESL Meisterschaft relegation finals. Afterwards, we have all 12 players. So tune into that. We'll be in German, though. As now, we move on to map 2.
So, What are we thinking?
You don't
Demon
wanna know.
yay or demon nay?
I'd put bit of money on a keeper.
I'm saying demon. Blindfold all day, baby.
Can you cast the game blindfolded?
That would be tough.
Life isn't easy, mate. Thank you, Spezi1, for the 5-month resub.
Spezi.
I like Spezi a lot. Which is,
I think that's a purely German thing, right? I think
Yes.
nowhere else do they drink it.
that is true. That is Coke and Fanta mixed. By the way, did you know, little fun fact, that the name Fanta comes from fantastic?
No way. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is. And do you know who invented it?
Who? Fanta Fiction?
The Nazis! Let's go! Game 2! Upper right-hand side. You were right with the Demon Hunter. Show me the world. Thank you for the 16-month resub. The Dream Team Online. Love ya, Neo and Remo.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, the Demon Hunter once more. And I think, yeah, why not? Depending on the map pool, Demon Hunter should work out pretty well. And the most important thing is to try to make sure that the Hunter doesn't fast expand. On some maps, it's super easy, but... Wait, where's Tidehunters, by the way?
Tidehunters...
That's why you beat your Tidehunters! Smart. And we have no Echo Isles here.
Remo did the map pool. The hate on Echo Isles is strong. Still, despite the revamp, and now it's an amazing map. Let's see if he goes Immolation this time against Ghouls. If KraV decides to go Gargs all 5 games, it might line up perfectly with the 6 PM relegation.
Oh, it's gonna be Gargs. Oh, yeah. I wonder if you shouldn't play more Ghoul pulls.
You're a fan of that? God, I hate this so much. This is so dumb. Everybody who does Ghoul pulls is a bad person.
Why?
It's unfair. There's no army for the Night Elf.
What?
They can't defend.
Sure they can defend. They can defend it with Wisps.
Wisp can't attack. It's unfair.
They can still defend, though.
They just distract.
Yeah, they distract the creeps, and then the Demon Hunter comes out, or the Keeper, whatever the case may be.
Yes.
Usher as well.
That's not a fair defense.
Sure it is. You can save everything, like Foggy showed us.
And then he lost. Twice.
Yeah, because he made hippos. I mean, that's not the fault of the Wisps. But anyways, Demon Hunter this time not getting claws. It seemed like it was a given that the Demon always gets claws. But no, this time. It's KraV. We got the second crypt coming. It's the gargoyles that we knew we had to see here.
Yeah, I mean, if there ever was a map to play this on, it's this one. Plus Twisted, I guess, but that's bad. Demon Hunter quite good levels already. As is the norm on Concealed. Time to slap down a Hunter's Hall soon. It is the early we expected, but also very, very tame. KraV, this lab creep. That's sweet.
That's pretty cool. Can catch up in experience here very well as long as you don't get harassed. It's actually easy to creep with the ghouls as we see right here. But the Demon Hunter also able to freely creep up. He's already at the shop. He's gonna pick up the boots. So I think also Dise is satisfied with this game so far. But oh, he's going Expo.
Yep.
No Hunter's Hall. Wow.
Yep.
He's giving these Gargs a good chance to work.
Wow, the hate on hippos. I'm still convinced you can... Oh, there's the Hunter's Hall. That's a little odd, then.
It's a bit late, I guess. This means he's pretty broke. It's hard to afford boots. But he's still going for them.
Coil gets the kill. And tier 2 is done. Will we play with the Lich this time, or will it once again be DK alone? Next kill is level 3 on the Demon.
Oh, Skelly Scout sees the tree. Very important.
I think he likes that. can cancel it once again. Isn't it a similar timing to what he did on Shallowgrave? Just with a late Hunter Soul?
It's definitely later with the ghoul attack, and it's a lot fewer ghouls. Yeah, it's very few ghouls in general. I don't think he has the damage here to actually get that cancel. Kind of surprised. I thought Dise would certainly be playing tier 3 again. Especially given this map, this expansion is not so easy to get up and running.
Oh, archers are here,
Archer
getting
almost goes
healed.
down, but nice save.
Ghoul safe to the side. No interest in attacking this tree. Only on archers, otherwise the ghouls would melt.
Oh!
What?
Surround! He's dead!
He has a potion,
There's no
though.
dust!
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Damn, KraV. That's 2 DK losses that weren't really necessary.
Oh, that hurts. Yeah, I can just invest around.
Lol. It's nighttime for quite some time. That's an unfair fight. Oh, that's such an unfair fight. Will he pop the potion or just drop it? Just drop. Oh my god.
Very good play by Dise. Super quick to snap that surround. You know, it catches you off guard when you see a Night Elf who can actually close the surround. It's such a rarity. It's like a unicorn.
Stop the
But sometimes
hate.
it happens.
Night Elves
There's
do
no
this
hate in it, dude.
all the
It's just-
time.
It's just facts.
Yeah, your facts. DK is back though. No time to rest. It was expensive. Tier 3 is on the way already. Wisp hunt continues. Okay, so we won't see Dryads for some time because that should work. This harass.
This is still a hard expansion to creep. And the lore will be cancelled. Yes, in time. And that was the only one. We didn't have a second lore setting up, so these Dryads are delayed for a long, long time.
Since KraV is not playing Nova, archers should hold some value for longer than usual.
Yeah, with the frenzy timing, the ghouls might still be able to cut through them. Also, earlier here we saw a lich being added in late.
Well, it's only 6 ghouls remaining. I don't think the frenzy timing will do too much.
If he's got a heal scroll and the Pana's only level 2, they will still kill all the archers. And yeah, that lore being cancelled, that's actually really annoying. There's only one lore, he's going for the AP to be safe in the main.
Oh, last hit. Didn't get it, but the ring picked up. Perfect item for the situation. Runs into archers, has to go for the potion, but creeps
Tree!
and gargs.
The tree! Oh, rooting. Is he still regenerating? Yeah, kind of. For a little bit longer, but not for too much. Fighting against the creeps is Dise. The tree will go down though, won't it? Oh, it's
Not
close.
sure, not sure, not sure.
Oh, no way! No way!
Oh,
Archer
wow.
block! Dude!
Tree. 8. Down it goes.
Oh.
Oh my
Big play.
god. During that big play, we got 20 gifted subs by IW Dominate. Awesome, man. That's a big contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. A huge play by KraV. If this expansion finishes, I think he's in serious trouble. But now he may have the lead because Dise didn't have the opportunity to go Dryad, so now he's stuck on lots of archers. 7 archers, which are really bad in the late game. As long as there's one heal scroll for the fight for KraV.
A player's force.
Holy moly. Doing work. Thank you for the sub. 18-month Night Elves around 2023. New year, new strategies. Night Elf hate is getting out of control.
Yeah, it's a bit out of season, but it's kind of a Christmas miracle, in fact, that we saw that. But nice play there by Dise. Nice back and forth now. KraV got the follow-up. That was so close, though. Ooh, baby. If there had been more Wisp for the repair and maybe better target fire against the Gargs. Dise really tried hard to get that DK kill, but didn't work out. The Gargs mostly survived. I think he also was getting distracted by the creep by too much. But he still has very strong heroes. Demon Hunter and Panda, super strong in the late game. Whereas we still only have a DK, but that's about to change.
Lich is coming halfway through. On the flip side, Dise found the Rune Bracers, which is the perfect counter to spells. And Worm is coming in as well, so man, the Bracers will hold some value.
The player's forces are under attack.
Where? Wait, is he not making Dryads? Oh no.
One.
One's coming now. Okay, the AP helps a lot. No shop though. This game is far from perfect for Dise. It's not working out as beautifully as it did before, and he's also not staffing home. Interestingly,
AP is helping. We haven't seen that at all in game 1. Oh, the Ancient.
keep creeping. Okay.
Down.
I guess that was the right choice though in the end. Cool-headed play by Dise. He knows the AP is good enough to hold. It costs him some infrastructure, maybe some wisps, but he's creeping a lot. But what this also means is there's going to be very few creeps left for the under later on.
There's still the right-hand side with Lab, Fountain, and Natural. But of course, the Gargs always want to be in the north and in the base. Lich and Ghouls can't creep too much on their own, but with a Worm, they could.
Oh, the Archers even have an attack upgrade, by the way.
Yes.
Quite a few ladder Night Elves were trying to play mass Gargs against mass Archers against Gargs because they feel like Dryads are bad. That is normally not very good, especially against Ghouls.
And Nova. And Carrion Swarm.
And we got a Frostworm again, by the way. 3-0 upgrades.
It's so powerful. Oh my god. Can you drop a flute, please? Can't click it. I don't know. What is it? Oh. No flute.
Only a belt, unfortunately. Actually, kind of nice for the Lich. Give him a bit more protection. He's trying to expand again. Build up a higher Dryad count, but he's stuck on lots of Archers, which is really not ideal at all. He could deny them, but that's also kind of expensive. You have to remake Dryads then. All in all, this just seems like a pretty solid lead for KraV here.
I agree. Has very, very low lumber though. But does he need more lumber necessarily? Not too much with his army comp and with 3-2 upgrade on the way. Lich needs levels, obviously, but only the bottom right remaining. Gargoyles scouting for another expansion. Can't find him because it's not there. It's once again in the main.
Yeah, next to the AP. Doing its job there of protecting. Gargoyles should be able to see it in a moment, maybe. But still nighttime here. Low vision for him, but good vision for Dise. Trying to creep up more. And without the Gargs down south, he should be able to take any fight here pretty easy.
Gargs are attacking the tree though. Panda has to staff back, who has a fantastic inventory by the way. Rune Braces and big mana potion. There must be wisps now to repair. Then they are.
That was a close call though. Tree almost went down. The 3 attack upgrades again. Paying dividends. And now also 2 armor upgrades. This is almost fully maxed Frostworms here.
Yeah, there's just one missing. There's 6 upgrades per unit. Not all units, but most units.
I thought there for a second I was about to catch you, Neil, but good save.
Remo, come on.
Good save.
Come on, Remo. As if that would happen to me. You know, I know this game inside out.
Yeah. You know all the details of the game. We all know that, especially
Ex-
Florentine knows that.
Exactly. I learn every day, but I think also I know everything.
Weaker minds would call that a what's the word? Contradiction. But you just call it knowledge and power.
Right on. I just, I know everything and then I figure out new stuff. So I always know everything, but I'm also still willing to learn.
Oh, you know what I figured out, by the way? These rides have 0 upgrades.
Yep. You know what I figure out? That 0 upgrades are not good. They're definitely worse than 5 upgrades.
Yeah. I would agree with that one. Expansion coming for KraV as well. Wisp scouted. But the Wisp, the Ghoul there, right away to take out the Wisp. That's nice.
Okay, KraV ready to punch, or is he ready?
To be punched.
Coil Nova, pretty good combo. Ah, he finds the wisps again. I'll never get tired from getting seeing wisp snipes from Gargs.
This is the kind of game where the Night Elf has a lot of fun.
You think? Your definition of fun is somewhat odd.
Look at all the fun he's having.
Yeah, you think he's sitting there smiling?
Click on the panda.
Yeah.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Smirky little boy.
I gotta
He's having a good
say,
time.
he's quite blazing it. Looking at that face. There's a little pipe on the Demon Hunter. You should. Oh, there was. He passed it though.
Passed it to the shopkeeper.
Yeah. Not the most explosive gameplay, but you know.
Yeah, all joking aside though, this was actually a big move by Dise. Defending up in the north in his own bases and the Demon Hunter canceling the expansion. In 2 base, once again KraV should be expected to be favored. 3-3 gargoyles, boys.
Oh.
A 1v1 between Gargs and Dryads would not be fair.
But he got the panda backup. And that helps.
That's the X factor. But that can be countered by heal scrolls if there is enough gold. And KraV has enough gold. He's not been losing much at all here recently. He's got double heal scroll. I think he would win a fight super easy.
Oh, panda stepping in. Invo potion. Yup,
Nice
that's clearly
play.
another cancel. Man, Dise, these staffs recently have been very, very well
Oh, demon though!
done. Not
Wait.
even close.
I didn't have mana. He was so close to a Nova. But a coil would have been necessary as well. Dude, nice play by Dise. Really strong what he's showing here. Quite impressed.
Can he close it out though? Ghouls are coming. Little bit of a supply lead. But Undead Expo still takes so much time. Now upgrades are coming. Attack upgrade first. Not necessarily agreeing with that. But alright. Is that the big fight we were waiting for?
In come the Gargs. Oh my god, it's not even one volley. Less than one volley for a kill. All these Dryads are getting shredded.
And
It's
on
all
the-
up to the heroes.
And on the left-hand side, the archers are getting shredded too, because we finally have a Nova that was missing last time. What a gigantic supply swing. Drunken Haze also no effect thanks to the stone form, and every single Dryad will fall soon.
Concealed Hill. That's KraV's map. He shows it here once more. The winning play, of course, being the destruction of the Tree of Life. And the best thing about this fight is that in the back, he's got his own expansion coming. And he's hardly lost anything here so far.
Super crazy. Yeah, barely any progress. I mean, level 5 Demon Hunter, level 4 Panda, quite okay. Ghouls falling. I think KraV is going to be happy with that, because that makes it so he has more room for Gargs and Worms.
Pan's got the anti-magic. It has to be the big play now. He's so low HP. There's no moon juice left. Where can he heal? Nowhere is the answer. And everything is just getting annihilated now on the ground. The Demon are the only scary thing left, but also he's taking lots of damage. Three Gargs going for the stone forms around. Oh,
Almost. Undead micro.
almost.
But okay, he didn't get that. He will get the next production building as the second base is up and getting protected. DK got like an entire level as Dryads have quite a bit of HP. And now, how do you rebuild an army without production buildings, I ask you?
Yeah, this one's gonna be series getting tied up. KraV at this point unbeatable. With these upgrades, with this army, with these heroes, and the Expo. He's got all the advantages on his side.
Okay, is it time? Okay, I was about to say to GG, but obviously Dise never GG's. Panda dead! And that is certainly curtains. Will he GG against KraV? Or is that also not a thing?
He's been getting garged for 15 minutes, so...
Oh, Sappers! Expo down! Haha! Fun. Okay, now he had fun for a moment.
Got chances of a GG trend towards 0, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's making new moves with the expansion. Is he staying in the game to BM? That would be new.
So, maybe he thinks a Demon Hunter level 6 can take this game? I don't know. I feel like that Demon Hunter is about to drop as well. He has a staff though. You know, as casters, you could say something like, he's still staying in the game thinking about the strategy for map 3. No, he's not! He's out! 1-1, KraV takes it home.
Yeah, nice play. Really tight game. Good plays on both sides. And that expansion kill, of course, decided the game. Perhaps a bit too greedy to play Expo with Demon Hunter on this map. It's the hardest expansion on any map in the pool. With a Keeper, you can do it very reliably, but with Demon, it's way harder. Normally, expansion play, very good against Gargs, but on that map specifically, perhaps a bit too much.
KraV also played it really well, constantly harassing, finding the targets, finding the wisps, and then that fight was just, the Dise wasn't ready at all. It was too much, the upgrades alone made this, and then it was more than even supply. Ouch, that hurt. That entire game hurt. If you're Dise.
Yep, and we can see in the end, a Demon Hunter is not the end-all, be-all. That game, even level 5 Panda wouldn't have been enough. Just the army was too much of a difference. Yeah, once that tree went down, that was the game. So, Dise must try to avoid that coming up here next on the next map, and should be much easier here. On Autumn Leaves, it's much easier to set up an expansion.
Plowing through the games, one after the next. No big breaks, no rest for the wicked, as these gamers are certainly quite wicked. Always love when Carson is saying that. It's fantastic. So, enough with our old faces. More in-game. KraV 1, Dise 1. Remo, cue your catchphrase. Huh?
Die Welt ist im Wandel.
No!
Down. We're down to only 3 maps, boys, and we have a ghoul pull as well. Uh-oh. Cancels it instantly. Dise realizes this ain't gonna work.
Okay. That was...
Quick decision.
We were supposed to say we're down to a best of 3. But doesn't do us any favors, this Remo man. And no favors by KraV as well. That hurt. And only now he got the lumber again, and the ghoul is back.
He can do it again. He can do it again. Oh my god. Pretty greedy by Dise to do it again.
Do you think Dise is having fun this series?
Wait a minute.
I think he's there.
Save this?
You think he's there smiling?
Dude. If the Stage 4 gets cancelled, this might be game.
Yep.
He's going Keeper though. That's a hero who is much stronger without units. And that's a win for KraV. Being able to prevent the Demon Hunter in Dice's hands, I think that's a win.
Okay.
Especially against the AOW.
Still a big fan of the Thorns Aura later. We'll see about that. Oh man. I think he got it safe now. But that is such a huge delay.
And again, the DK can run across the map, harass instantly, slow down the tech, skip the shop. Basically the same thing that we saw before on Springtime.
Yep. He has to invest into a necropolis because of it. So no room for a shop really. But that early game is a win. He even saves the ghoul, so it's not a donation of any kind. Thank you, Gaia Fürst, for the raid. And, yeah. Good luck, Dise.
Oh! Wait, for a second I thought he denied the creep, but no.
Oh,
Gets the full experience here. Gloves is whatever. But here comes the DK, ready to harass. But Dice's lumber is actually looking quite good. He gets out the tech in just a bit. That means that Foggy may have been the one who kind of messed up earlier.
Huh. All right. Indeed, a fast attack by Dise now. Maybe he invested into something that Dise didn't. Oh, pump fake coil. Saves the wisp though. And a shop is coming this time. Earlier than the tech.
Yeah. KraV here investing a bit more lumber and gold to get that shop rolling. Not gonna have such a crazy fast Garg plus expansion play this time around, maybe. On this map, it's a lot harder to set up sneaky expo compared to what we saw before in springtime. And also, you showed that play before, right? So Dise likely saw it at some point.
Not sure about these gamers. I thought all the players in this tournament read the patch notes and they didn't, so I would be 100% sure that the players saw the other matches.
Oh, nice play by Dise. He was expecting the coil and stopped the attack. Dise with some really good execution here. He's really come into his own last year and this year. He's going for the expansion again, especially with the keeper. Very, very necessary.
Will he scout it though?
If he's...
Taking a turn, finds it, level 2. Nice scout.
Does he have enough damage?
Frostborn is certainly hungry, but does he like trees?
Yeah, I think with the keeper and Entangle showing up, this is not gonna... we'll see.
Shouldn't be.
And Dise is going Hunter's Hall. I very much approve.
Yeah, plus tier 2, so no Huntress Glaive all in of any shenanigans, which would be quite suicidal. Second crypt by KraV, so it's Gargs again.
We get another Acolyte as well. And the ghouls are moving out south. That's a lot of ghouls. 8 ghouls should make creeping this pretty easy. DK got the tele stats. Also a cool play. Harass across the map, keep the keeper busy. And then staff towards the ghouls and set up the expo. I like it.
Man, Dise hugging that tree. No chance to do anything. And the DK goes back just like that. Starts to creep now. Expansion before the creep is started. And yeah, 2 base, 2 base.
Panda second. Dise knows it's going to be Gargs and ghouls. The mass once more. Whisper is very close to scouting this expansion play, by the way. I don't think he saw it yet. But it's KraV. Not too far-fetched to expect an expansion.
Yeah, we know it. Then Dise knows it. Creeping quite fast on both sides. And that expansion will be up a lot earlier, because of course the tree still needs to entangle and walk and stuff. Oh, will it? He's kind of close. He started walking already. Didn't necessarily expect that. Panda again the choice, and Remo is happy with the Ancient of Lore on the base.
So both players setting up an expansion, both in the corner. This is kind of a long map. There's also a possible 3-base map. This is one of the rare scenarios where a Demon Hunter 3rd might be playable. But you gotta be in a strong position to do that.
Garg is flying across the rally point into the Night Elf base. Too late for the one Ancient of Lore, but maybe the second? Level 3 on the DK as well. Dise knows about the counter expansion. There we go. Also quite expensive as he has the Necro up immediately.
Oh, staff in from the keeper. Must be Treant's level 2, I guess. Yes, it is. Oh, this is a big moment. This is enough damage. And this is the new Haunted Goldmine, boys.
Yep, takes more damage because it builds longer. It regenerates less HP per second as well. And that is so far safe. But it's Entangle against the repair. New Acolytes. Oh, new Treants as well. That is so expensive. The ghouls are coming in too late. And dead it is.
New Haunted Diff. Old Haunted would have survived.
Diff. God, I swear people are getting more and more degenerate.
Okay, Boomer.
No cap.
To be fair, though, if Dise had scoured it earlier, he could have cancelled it regardless of Old Haunted or New Haunted. But here it worked out just right. In the meantime, the Panda's finding more progress as well in the middle. He's going to pick up level 3 here in just a second. That's glorious. Whereas the Lich has almost nothing to his name.
One of the greatest Night Elf players in all of America has subbed to the channel. Thank you, Razor Moon. Go, Dise, go! Cheering for the fellow Night Elf, of course. As is the entire Night Elf Discord, I assume. And so far, it's looking really good.
Oh, Keeper getting greeted here with a bit of nuke action. Cloak of Shadows, though, helping him out. I feel like Cloak is such a good item on the Keeper. Basically, always. Oh, not in range for the Nova. Invo Potion pop. Keeper trying to run. Should be out of range for the Lich. And the Panda plus Dryads. Pretty scary at the moment. The Haunted still not finished. Could be another cancel.
Ooh. This is where Dise is having fun, Remo. That must feel good after the long, worn-out game 2. Panda found the Vamp Aura as well, level 3 already. I don't think KraV stands a big chance here.
He needs ghouls from the main base. How many does he have? He's pulling them all. It's only 2 though.
Oh, Keeper's
back in from the Keeper. He's got at least one set of treants. Oh, he's got double mana pot. Oh, he's got lots of treants.
Yo, that's another kill. And again, no cancel. He didn't see this coming, or he was a little too distracted. Coil Nova. Okay, Cloak of Shadows doesn't do anything now because there is reveal. Can he reach though? Dryads, Lifesavers. Keeper is safe, and the Panda still soaks up all the XP.
Even denying the Dryads here in the thick of things, showing off a bit while the treants are doing damage against the Haunted, and it is enough damage. Excellent play by Dise. Really well done.
Archer falls, but that doesn't matter much. Level 2, okay. Couple of units down, but you want to rotate out of archers anyway. Close to level 4 on the Panda.
Just beautiful. Really beautiful play by Dise. And it started off a bit hairy here, of course, with the Ancient of War at the beginning. But he got the expansion up when he was supposed to. He had a good scout. He had the level 2 Treants, Telestaff play. And he's more known for being a Demon player nowadays, I would say, rather than a Keeper. But he played this Keeper so well.
GG! That's it! Just like that, Dise takes the 2-1 and also claiming match points in the 1.35 Invitational.
Yeah, just expertly done. Really well. Dise shows that even if he's forced away from Demon Hunter, he can still play this matchup super solid. And the Keeper is a hero that he's still quite used to and can play excellent as well.
Not bad, Mr. Nicer Dicer. Not bad. Remo approves and he has high beauty standards, so that says a lot. But next one is again KraV's map. And that is Springtime.
I feel like against KraV, if you're Night Elf, shouldn't you just have the Ancient of War way far away from the creep camp?
Oh. We'll see if that's the counterplay now. I mean, it is the counterplay to Ghoul Pulls. Play more carefully, but since we know how on the edge Night Elves are playing always, shout out to all the Ancient of War denies that we see here and there. I don't think he's gonna do it. He's gonna do the same again.
That seems so risky, dude.
Well, it is
like,
what it
is.
If
you place the Ancient of War in a safe spot, it costs you a few seconds, but it saves you either the Ancient of War or a ton of lumber. It seems like a worthwhile trade, but won't be relevant this time because it's no Ghoul Pool. It's just a straight up normal opening by KraV.
For what? That is not too common from the Frenchie, who has to win 2 maps in a row, which is really not that easy. Can he do it? Can he pull it off? Can he force a game 5? Springtime will tell us.
Demon Hunter once more. Dise knows who his new favorite hero is. I think it was his favorite hero already before. So, what I would like to see from KraV here is just play the fast expo. Just roll the dice. F it.
Leave Dise alone, dude. You don't want to roll him. That's mean.
Well, I don't know. Maybe enjoys it. You know? Like a day in the park, rolling around in the meadows. Whee!
What sound does he make?
Whee! Whee!
I can.
Oh, dude, that reminds me of Drawn Together. Do you remember that? Whee!
I can totally see you rolling around mines. That's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. We're rolling, boys.
Doing these sounds.
Acolyte tried to pull the creeps. That's, by the way, why he's positioning the Ancient of War to the right. To make it harder to do the unsummon trick.
Whispers here for the detonate. No, only catching one at max. Oh, it's only merely a scout. How aggressive is the Demon Hunter? Will he make a pit stop in the middle for level 2 or nay?
I wonder if you shouldn't just detonate even if it's only one skelly, because that then gives you the level 2. Or you could just creep the trapper. I guess that works as well. These Demon Hunter items really not the best. Cloak of Shadows great on the Keeper, not so great on the Demon. Because the Demon wants to be active, putting in right clicks. And also Gloves is... I think honestly the worst item on the Demon Hunter. Hot take. Oh, KraV, what's he doing? What's he doing? Double Crypt Ghoul push. Let's go, baby.
Okay, of course Mr. KraV got a trick up his sleeve. And will you expect that? Dise didn't decide to go for a spell. This is the time for Immolation against Undead! And here we go! Good luck with a ghoul push against this spell right there.
Yeah. You think KraV read the patch notes?
Well, there's a lot of damage on the Demon Hunter already. I like that Dise is disabling Immolation pretty much immediately. But yeah, Moonwells are required, needs to heal up a little bit, but this was big damage done. Oh my god, this Demon Hunter is already at, what is it, 2,000 damage? Less than 4 minutes in.
Yeah, and KraV is changing plans. He's like, okay, that didn't look too good. Let's just expand instead. How about that?
You know what? The second crypt isn't a throwaway if you go guard. Oh, he cancelled it. Okay.
Well, the Wisp Scout again on point by Dise. This means he could just go for a Panda and go for the counter expo, and he would be still in a very fine spot. Money detonate. Oh.
Remo is so in love.
Popo. Demon shows up.
Oh no.
We have a second skull here, and Immolation again. So that's the TP to be safe.
Runs into archers, but there's very little left. Coil secures a kill. That one is also dead.
And that attack perhaps not too successful, but the demon may still have the damage to get the cancel on the Haunted. May have a TP though. Where are the ghouls?
Chasing.
Somewhere else.
Ooh, cancel. Okay, ghoul push cancelled, expo cancelled. KraV is tier 1. The double burns.
The double burns, baby. One Wisp would be pretty sick right here.
Yep. Or you just, you know, burn them.
Alright, at long last, this expansion should come up, but KraV's tech is not looking good, man. It's not looking good at all. This expansion will have been very expensive. Dise just going tier 3, building a big army. Now he can creep super heavy. I think you just easily still counter expand simply.
Yeah, definitely creeping. Like, creeping with Immovasion is really, really good. And fast. And efficient. And there we go. Oh man, KraV needs a little miracle. Gets the level 3 DK. But he's just so far away from tier 2 and 3.
Big item here. What's it gonna be? Oh, the DK. Did you find out? Oh, did you see him? Perhaps not. Quathalas boots for the Demon Hunter. Very good.
Oh,
He was so close to seeing the archers there.
look at Immolation go with creeping. It's basically constant. You can. It's basically a lightning shield for you on every camp.
Pretty cool. Pretty good. Also, lots of gold on Dice. He's got only one production building here. The single Ancient of Lore. Needs a second one, probably.
Wisp sniped. Dice, yeah, so much gold. Detonate is on point. More creeping. More,
Look for
more
Zeppelin here.
immolation or sappers. Pendant of energy.
He doesn't know that the towers have been walled up here by the crypt. Oh, this could be a big bad investment. Oh, I don't know if the Zappers are gonna work out, buddy.
Distract with the Demon Hunter. There we go. Need to micro. Need to micro. No. Oh,
He only gets one.
Okay. Immolation against the Acolytes, though. Panda at 50%. Shredder is coming in. Welcome to the new Night Elf vs. Undead, boys.
I think Dice just threw the game.
What?
Yeah, he needed to counter expand. He just spent like 700 gold to kill a Ziggurat. Okay, it's 600 gold, but it was a lot. Shredder plus Sapper. What do you get? 1 Ziggurat, 2 Acolytes.
Yeah. A little bit XP. It's always good.
Okay.
He's on the way now. Like, he can just move to the right-hand side. He should be able to distract enough. KraV forgot the altar, so he contacted tier 3 immediately. It's still doable.
Yeah, the thing is, KraV's tech is so extremely late that there's still room to breathe here for the demon and for Dice. But this was a failed attack. This really set him back.
Let's just do it again then. With the Zeppelin this time.
All right, Zeppelin, let's go.
Undead the least harassable Echo, I guess, with how the Acolytes are placed.
Yeah, the choice to go only single lore, very weird. If you had just gone double lore, heavy creeping, counter expand, this would have been a fine position, but it's a weird aggro play.
Remo not
Perhaps
in
the
love with
idea
Dice
is
anymore.
slow down the income, kill some buildings, kill some acolytes, and then try to bear bust. But then again, he's got only 1 lore. How's he gonna get enough bears? This strat doesn't seem to make sense altogether.
Relationship with Dice over, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get worms down the road, as this is KraV with an expo working, and then have fun with these bears.
Yeah, 3 towers at the expansion. Like, even with double lore, this is super hard to bear bust. With single lore, there's literally 0 chance.
He has a counter expansion now. Coming up. Far away.
Yep.
Very late.
Alright. That is still a viable option. This is, after all, the super strong dual hero combo, Demon plus Panda. But this could have been done 2.5 minutes earlier. Which would have been 2.5 minutes better.
Earlier is not always better, Remo. I know that from experience.
And sometimes it can be too early. Ain't that the truth, boys?
Double heal scroll on KraV against the Panda. That's nice to have. And no tier 3 yet.
Oh, Gogs find the tree!
Oh, that's not good.
Nice Garg micro. Yeah, that's a cancel. Gets a Dryad as well. Yeah, this is game.
Stop calling these games so early. Yeah, I mean, it's only tier 2.
Oh, not the Shredder!
Not again.
Not the Shredder! Well, at least he got a good amount of gold already, right?
Lumber.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Good amount of lumber, true.
Dude, he killed the second lore as well. Ui, 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 ui. Big mana
Oh,
again.
the heal scroll. Oh.
Panda's looking damn fine. Well, the rest isn't, obviously, but Pendant, Big Mana, Robe of the Magi, 490. That's quite good. Immolation more creeping. Level 4 now, a little bit more tanky. But these Gargs, man, these pesky Gargs. Lore down.
All right, great back and forth. A worthy final between the two players. A huge lead now for KraV. He's got 2 bases, tier 3 about to be finished, very well secured. One last-ditch effort. The Sapper needs quad damage from Quake. Maybe then he can win.
Well, distraction. It's again one Ziggurat that keeps KraV supply blocked this time. But should be relatively easy to rebuild it, as he has all the golden lumber in the world and ravaging the main again. Level 4. And how does he want to... Like, there's still 2 towers.
Okay, this is interesting. I mean, if KraV doesn't defend, then this can work. I feel like KraV is being a bit over-aggressive here. This push is working out in the end, it seems like.
Yeah, kind of curious why he's not willing to fight. I mean, there's no TP, so he had to walk home. Maybe he thinks damage is done already. I just give this up, play this one base, and I'm still fine.
Oh, I think... Couldn't he have defended? Ghouls, heal scroll, Gargs, towers.
Ghouls against the level 4 Panda with a mana potion, 490 mana.
That's why there's a heal scroll.
But the hero was on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, he would have had to run back at some point, certainly. Yeah, and all of a sudden, Dise has brought this game back. The Sapper did make a big difference. Taking out that narrow tower was a big deal. I think KraV had a chance there to hold, though. But now, he's indeed back to one base. He's going for a Boneyard again. And this time, there are a few bears to go up against with that.
And no mana burn means, of course, Coil Nova is getting more and more powerful if we get a Nova down the road. And the worms can be healed a lot more, and they take less damage because there's fewer Dryads. Okay, Gargs do what Gargs do best. And keep on harassing. But also Panda. Slowly and steady getting up to level 5. I would really love to see a Lich 3rd defend upgrade on the way. This is so heavy on lumber, but KraV makes it work.
Before the attack upgrade. Kinda unusual. Panda back home. Big damage from the Drunken Haze Breath of Fire. DK keeps solo creeping. It's going to be level 5 here in just a bit, but we still have no Lich.
Claws plus 12, Demon Hunter packs a punch. That's about it. Dise still 39, so much gold, still not able to rebuild properly. I'm not too sure this is over yet. 1300 gold, just need to use it.
Yeah, now it's looking great for Dise, right? You can just keep on casting the expansions. He's got super strong heroes. He was given the gift that he just got this expansion castle. Sort of for free. And the Panda back at home with the breath, with the orb of venom. Still defending well. KraV does have lots of resources though. You could play it old school undead style. Just camp in the base. Wait for the gold. Build 80 supply.
The big question here is it level 3 immolation? Because we're there.
finds the altar. That means no Lich. When KraV just went into upkeep. Oh, that's annoying.
And the Gargs are not part of this. Is this game with 10 supply less into an undead base? No lumber for a counter expansion. That would be the perfect time. Keep KraV busy here in his own main. DK and Gargs, they gotta save it. These ghouls will just burn. Level 3 immolation. Come on. Show us. Show us. He's not showing it. You know what frustrates
Kind of scary
me?
thing for Dise is he doesn't have that much anti-air. He's not even got double orb. 6 Dryads only. Again with the 0/0 upgrades. This game, it's certainly anybody's to take, I think. This is cool. By no means flawless. Both players making a few mistakes to give away their lead, but it still ends up being quite close in the end.
Panda still holding on to the big mana. Dryad falling to the creeps. And Snare quite powerful. Sasquatch quite powerful. And Gargs are flying into the base again. Constant mismanaged resources due to exactly this play.
Where's the worm? There it is. Joins from the south. Demon picks up the orb before the shop goes down. That's a big deal. Dise with lots of gold, but the lumber, man. The lumber is the issue. The shredder wasn't able to acquire enough. And that just means no upgrades all this time. 0/0 Dryads against 2/3 Gargs. 3/3 Gargs in just a few seconds.
Dise has 1600 gold. I'm not the coach, that's you, but I would love to see a Tome of Retraining. Mana burn is the way.
Yeah. I think he should just skip evasion. I don't think he needs it. Alright, a few Gargs going down, but also Bear and 2 Dryads falling.
Pick up the claw!
Didn't see it.
Demon Hunter, level 3. Immolation, here we go! Doesn't connect too well. Just yet. Turns out you can micro against it.
Crazy. Oh! Gets 1 kill.
That is very little impact. For now.
It is pretty good damage though. Oh my lord. Combined with the Orb of Venom. Oh baby. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Ay, ay. Okay, that wasn't the optimal play, I'd say.
I think KraV only now realized there's no mana burn.
He can call Nova for days, but his economy is getting kinda wrecked.
This was a great attack.
And you
Dude,
burn.
Immolation 3 does a lot of damage.
You also burn while you town portal, so that was yet another kill.
And that was a great move. That was a great move for Dise. And he's got so much gold still. That was a good chunk of experience also.
5.4.
And KraV is too broke for the orb. He could never afford it.
Oh, that's a problem.
Perfect time to strike for the Demon Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Red Spot, that's level 5. Still holding on to the big mana. Just a reminder. 3/3 upgrades. Okay, so supply is lying a little bit. We're about to be mined out, by the way, on the Night Elf side. 300 gold remaining. But Nature's Blessing already on the way.
Oh, Dise creeping the red camp with his 2 heroes only. This will be level 5 Panda if he gets it. The Undead is right around the corner. Uh-oh. Can he still double staff out? Did he take too much damage? If he gets frostbolted here... Oh!
That was close. Red Spot goes to KraV. Should definitely Yeah, prioritize the Lich. That's huge XP. Still takes some time, of course. There it is. Ooh, level 2.5. Hood of Cunning also not too shabby. KraV on the other side. 300 gold now. He needs a second base too.
I think this is one of the most swinging games I've seen in a while. With one player having the lead for some time and then it getting switched over to the other side. Cool plays by both, good ideas, new adjustments with the new heroes. And of course, Immolation here being one of the most flashy.
Man, KraV is so broke. Has to expand right in Dice's face. A ghostly face. Still a face. Gargs are idling quite a bit. Waiting for Dise to transition here.
Okay, almost level 6. That aura upgrade is gonna be nice.
The Demon Hunter, by the way, is at 24,000 damage this game.
Hell yeah, baby.
I can
Burn
tell.
them all.
In comparison, the Panda, you know how strong a Panda is, right? Drunken Haste, Breath of Fire, right clicks, etc. He's at, what is it? 13,000, I think.
He did finally retrain though. Now we do have mana burn as well, and that means it's looking better and better for Dise, especially with the Tree of Eternity over at the Expo.
Thank you, Nase, for a gifted sub. You're in a good mood today. I see, I see. Here are the Gargs collapsing on Dryads.
Staffing back, but it takes a couple of seconds, and in that time, a lot of Dryads are going down. It's going to be up to the heroes in the end. Level 3 on the Lich. Where's the Panda? Where's the Panda? It was over at the natural, but he's about to get level 5. Oh, perfectly in time. Breath of Fire right away. I like that he starts with the Breath of Fire, not with the Drunken Haze, because then after Stonefoot we can use the Drunken Haze like we see here. This was very nicely done by Dise, and he can heal up more. He doesn't have many units left, but the heroes are so strong for the Night Elf.
Heal scroll was committed. Is that the tournament win for Dise? Supply is dropping on both sides, clearly. By the way, KraV went for DK Ultimate instead of Aura 3. You might regret that later. But there's also a potion. Is there still a win in? No orb. Still hurts bad. Garg's over. Oh, KraV, you gotta be careful. That's a mana potion right there. But Gargs and Worm over at the Entangle. That's buying some time. But for what?
Panda's trying to get high up on the damage chart. It might be enough to save the Entangle. Seems like it is, but also good saves on the Gargs. One more goes down, but KraV is broke.
Yep.
No more income for him.
Yep.
Still doesn't have an orb, by the way, because
Nope.
he could never afford it.
Okay, what can you sell? 2 Ziggurats. The Pit. But do you have the time against this Demon Hunter staff, Panda with Breath, to set up an expansion? I doubt it. And yeah, as you said, this time there's mana burn against him. And that's in the late game a lot more powerful against a full-out air army, against undeads.
One last try. Double mana pot, sell everything. Finally buy the Orb of Corruption. Nope. Another heal scroll.
Okay. Saving lives, more important to someone who drives an ambulance.
Panda still super decked out. Demon Hunter, of course, still large and in charge. And not too far away from 6, I might add.
Demon Hunter just checked out the expansion. Big relief. He knows how comfortable this is gonna be. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, kills the Shade.
Oh, Panda getting caught here, but he's got the anti-magic. Still slowed though. For a bit.
Okay, KraV, you need a sick timing. You need a sick fight. Bears might evaporate against the 3/3 Worm. Defense will not be set up, but buying a little bit of time. Panda still in trouble. Coil.
Uh-oh.
Not connecting with the
Frostworm.
Nova, but we got Mini Nova. The Frostworm, the Echo.
Oh,
the
no!
Nova is ready, and the Panda, the carry is just gone. Demon Hunter not
my
part of
God.
the fight. The door is wide open for game 5.
Oh my god, huge mistake by Dise. He forgot that he didn't have Telestaff ready. Started the fight without the Demon Hunter. Oh my god, dude. We have seen like 4 throws in this game. Who's gonna win it now?
I love it, Remo. Level 7 DK around the corner. Animate dead, which is very weak because the Dryads have no poison. The bears can't rejuve. It doesn't really matter. It's a celebratory ultimate because he wants to kill that tree and then it's lights out.
I mean, is it though? It's still double level 5 heroes.
It's also level 7 and 4. Panda's back. Animate that can be dispelled. That's a lot of experience, by the way. That's a lot of experience. Oh, they can't be dispelled, but they can be killed.
Oh, trying to take out the worm. The Panda's taking damage, quite a bit of it. There's a staff ready for him.
Ooh, 7.
DK, level 7, Immo Potion, transfer. He's going after the hero now. The Lich doesn't have protection anymore from Coil. He's got a heal scroll though. Is that enough? Pops the heal scroll. Last right goes down. Demon right clicks. Staff out on the Panda. He survives level 6. Ultimate Metamorphosis.
Oh no, this is heartbreaking. AoE damage against Garx and Worm now. Not that great.
Oh my god.
Level 3 aura to the rescue, more movement speed and outrun that Metamorph. And ideally get the Panda because he's still severely hurt. Mana was not available. What is this game? KraV cannot buy...
Panda, what are you doing?
What?
Bro.
Heal, potion, something, nothing. But Expo went down.
Oh my god. Dude.
Dise has no income. KraV has only the DK. Handful of Gargs. Army for Dise basically not available. So Wisps around.
Wisps around. Let's go, baby.
What is this game?
Oh my god, dude.
Fireworks in this invitational. You don't get the Lich back. No items to sell. Is there even an altar? No, he sold the altar. So he has to go for the Tavern. That's so expensive for level 4.
The Dryad trying to get the Acolyte. Oh, with the last shot. She does. Dude.
One shot.
What a map this is.
One
Jesus
kill.
Christ.
Is there creeps left to get gold? No, right? So we have a base race between Demon Hunter Dryad and Panda against DK Garx.
I was trying to sell something, but that sacrificial pit doesn't give much gold. There's still a worm though.
Yep.
And in this hero arena, the worm is really good.
Okay, if you can keep him up. Breath of Fire dodge was good. Double orb, so much value, by the way. Also the claws can be sold, etc. Drunken Haze helps a ton with the mischance. And the Breath of Fire is just a game winner, isn't it?
Demon Staff back again. It's a long nighttime here, which Dise is very thankful for. He's got only 18 supply. But there's a level 6 and a level 5 hero in there.
And no... Oh. No Lich. No Lich hurts so bad.
Oh, a lot of damage against the worm as well.
3
buildings. I think it's just a matter of Metamorph. Once Metamorph is ready, these buildings will fall.
I think Breath of Fire is just enough. It's 2 more. Then Metamorph is ready in 25 seconds. There's an animate dead Dryad still remaining. No, he used the ultimate? What? Okay. Without slow poison, big value, I guess. The worm is falling too. Oh, KraV. Poor soul. No coil. No hope.
Oh, takes out the worm. The ult is ready again. The staff is also...
Panda. Dise.
Oh, lets him die. Okay.
GGG, indeed. Dise wins the Hello 1.35 Invitational with a 3-1 over KraV. What a finale for the new version of Warcraft 3.
Yeah, super fun, man. What a back and forth game. Nutty moments. And Immolation level 3 displayed. Which did a lot of damage, by the way. A lot of damage.
Yes.
And that economy damage, take out the ghouls, weaken the push, take out the acolytes, slow down the economy. He never got the orb. Or maybe at the very, very end he had the orb. But for the longest time, he didn't have the orb. that may have won him the game in the end, but there were so many sick moves. Such a cool map, such a cool patch. Boys, aren't we excited for 1.35?
It's both Night Elf heroes did 30,000 damage each.
Hell yeah, baby.
That is so sick, dude! That's a lot of damage, I can tell you. It's, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. The 500 buccarinos from our pocket, certainly worth it. So, this was a tournament to introduce the patch to the people. I think we all learned a little bit. But Remo, what is your takeaway from our little invitational?
Some players are more prepared for the new patch than others. Dise is still looking really strong. He's continuing to improve. Nice to see that. Was wonderful to see KraV as well. And the new patch brings lots of new changes. As far as giving a final summary, it's way too early to tell. We don't know what exactly the patch is going to mean. We have to see what the Chinese and the Koreans are also going to be able to cook up in their labs. But yeah, one thing we do know for sure, and that's we have a breath of fresh air in the meta. And that's wonderful.
I feel a little different, I think, because my takeaway is that most strategies are still playable from what we've had. So it's not as fresh as some might have hoped. A surprise to me was how fast Farseers burn out of mana from just 2-3 games that we've seen. Or 4, I think it was. I didn't expect that to this degree. And the pros manage the statue nerf a lot better than I do. That's also a takeaway from this. But yeah,
the Farseer, I can certainly agree with that one as well. And I think we're going to still discover way more things. You know what I would love to see? Tournament organizers, like UD fan or someone, just force Moon to stream for the next 3 weeks non-stop. Because there's going to be some brilliant minds out there coming up with some cool new strats, I'm sure.
You got your eyes on Moon. I got my eyes on Lawlight. As I said, I've seen him creep already in WSB with immolation, and that's crazy. I would still love for more Tomes of Retraining and faster. I think that's something that should be incorporated a little more, and will. But yeah, we'll all learn together, everybody. We will stream everything there is to stream in the Warcraft world, including the ESL Meisterschaft relegation in less than 2 hours. So it's time for a little snack. It's time to freshen up a little bit. And then we'll see who the final player is to make it into Meisterschaft.
Hell yeah. We'll see you later for that one. Do we have 1 game or 2 games there, by the way?
As far as I know, we got 1.
All right. Well, we're certainly going to be there, though, guys.
Exactly.
8
For what
p.m. That's
6.
a little less than 2 hours.
6
p.m., I mean. 6 p.m. Yes.
So I'll get a few Huel shakes in. I'm going to restock on Holy Energy to be as energetic as you like me to be for the cast. And then we're there. Warcraft. Here on Back to Warcraft. Follow the channel, ring the bell to get notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube, just do the same. I released a 30-minute video on the Blizzard Netty situation yesterday. It's up now, as well as all other videos from all the tournaments we cast, all the patch analysis, and I might also do another video on the survey that was posted. Was it yesterday or was it Friday night? I'm not 100% sure. Blizzard is reaching out to Warcraft fans and ask what they should do with Reforged, what we would like to see. So that's some interesting developments there as well as our reaction video to the Stormgate pre-alpha gameplay report that we've gotten from Neuro. So man, you guys got a lot of content even in our little break. We're back in 100 minutes, and until then I will rate you some more Warcraft content so you're not running out of that. See you in a bit.
Later.